Alan Dale from Gale Force. What an absolute pleasure it is to be here in beautiful Nanaimo, British Columbia with our good friends at Discovery Community College. I like talking to people that are making a difference. And on that note, why don't you introduce yourself, tell us what you do.
Yeah, so my name is Talynn MacLeod, and I graduated Discovery College, and I work as mental health, as a crisis response and mental health worker.
Talk to me about your journey to get there. You weren't always doing that. Well, how did you find this life?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So honestly, just through like trials and tribulations of my own life, I've had, people that have been, everyone I think can be affected by mental health in some aspect, as opposed to, so with that, I actually had a pretty severe accident in 2020 and lost my legs.
Okay.
And that was actually due to trying drugs. So addiction was what got me there. And yeah, after that, I just kind of needed to find a new career path. And I found Discovery College was, had what I was looking for. And I live in Nanaimo, so it was a close campus. And it kind of brought me here. So.
Wow. So a bit of a turning point in your life where you said, okay, I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to try something different.
Yeah, absolutely. I had to. I'm a single mom. I have a daughter, so needed to kind of switch career paths or whatever. And I landed here, and it's been great.
I mean, that's courageous to come to that point, right? I mean, sometimes it's easy just to follow the path, but it's courageous to make that shift.
Yeah, well, it's a choice, right? Like you have to choose to want different, choose to do. So when I was ready to further my education, and I have been to colleges before in the past, it was totally new to me, and it has been great.
How was your experience at Discovery?
It was awesome. Actually, I took, because my accident happened in 2020, they kind of inflated like the online schooling, right? So with that, I did all my classes online. The teachers that I had were excellent. I definitely think it helps when you have, a community behind you kind of wanting to learn or whatever and supporting you in that journey. And I did feel like quite supported. Again, I think it all comes down to choices, and when you are into something that you're passionate about and have all that, it shows, and you do well in school, and it's not a scary thing. But obviously re-entering any sort of school in your 30s can be a little bit trying, but not too much scares me. So.
Not too much scares.
Just had to try again. Yeah.
Talk to me about, so when you graduated, what did the path look like then? Talk to me about that.
Yeah, no, so right after graduation, it was nice. The college supported us like going into practicum, so I was actually able to get a job right after, right through my practicum. The practicum association that I was working with hired me on, and so I have actually worked with that company for about 8 months now. And I'm switching companies, but still in the same field at this moment. So
what does your job do? Like talk to me day to day. What's that look like?
Yeah, so day to day, really just there to help support individuals. My experience right now with the credentials that I have, like I've worked in supportive housing, second stage housing, and those are for people who are at this moment still actively in addiction, however wanting to make the changes and to follow through and do different things in life. So as you know, like addiction, mental health, and all of that thing is a huge problem in our society right now. There's a lot of people that are hurting, in my opinion, and so day to day, you're just there. Showing up is a big thing, and being able to get to know people and just be yourself and talk to them, right, and understand that like everybody has things that can happen to them and put them in bad situations, but it's how you want to shift your mindset to go forward and how you proceed. Will it break you, or will it kind of build you? So I really enjoy like getting to know the residents that I work with. Learning their stories is incredible. Like everybody has something to say. So day to day, just helping them with care plans, or just keeping the site safe. Being there as like a liaison with other organizations that do come in and work with. So it's just being a part of a community that helps people get better, I guess, right? Like trying to move forward in a very stigmatic position, is my opinion, right?
Yeah.
Like it's
hard. It's amazing to be invited into somebody's story.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's an honor.
Powerful,
for sure.
isn't it?
Absolutely. And to just to you know, have people build trust. You know, there's, I think we live in such a fast-paced, go, 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 busy, busy, stress, that like we don't actually have the capacity ourselves to give any more than what we can, right? And so just knowing that, like, you know, nothing can, I don't know, that just like that people can get through things, and it doesn't have to be, you know, always a sad story to everything. But people do need to help up. You know, I do have a lot of different life experiences which have brought me to, you know, the career path that I'm on now, and you know, making, like I keep saying, you have to make the choice. You got to want to change. You want to, you know, do all these different things. But with that being said, like it's showing up as being there, being accountable, like people can count on you, or, you know, even if they can't, you have to realize that, like, you know, when I'm going in and dealing with individuals in like addiction and trauma, like they don't trust, right? Like and it's hard for people to trust. And so, you know, just being there, talking
Building
to
that
them, building the
relationship,
relationship. Yeah, it's lots of trust, lots of rapports, lots of continually showing up, because, you know, you can say, I'm here for you, but then be gone the next day. So I know I do work a casual position, so I work in between a few different sites, and but they know when I'm there, or, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's great to know them too.
Are you happy with the decision that you made to go down this path?
I am happy. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
very happy. Like I said, I'm a single mom, and I've been through a lot, and it was a need to me to have to change my career path. At that time, I was driving quite a bit before, and obviously with the legs at the beginning. So yeah, I am very happy. It was it's just been a great community to be a part of Discovery College. And I mean, I've still, you know, even when you're out, you're still kind of in, like, you know, getting, you know, the support through career advisors or things like that. So.
Wow.
Yeah,
Thanks very much for inviting us into your story. We appreciate it.
thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.